It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. We listen and we don't judge. So, about 5 years ago, I was dealing with this dude who was heavy in the streets. We was living together and everything. He got caught talking to this girl. So I'm just like, I gotta get my get back. Like, what can I do to ruffle his feathers? So on one particular night, he was gone like all night. So I'm like, okay, I staged a whole robbery in our apartment. Like, I took the dishes out the cabinet. I'm like throwing some dishes on the floor, like breaking stuff, trying to make it seem like it's a whole robbery. Like somebody was coming in looking for something. I had took the cushions off the couch. Like I was just throwing shit around, like making it look like an actual break in. And I used to wear like his polo t-shirts to bed. So I cut down the middle of the polo t-shirt. I cut it down the middle and then I like ripped the rest, like making it seem like they came in, they yoked me up, they grabbed me, they ripped my clothes off of me, like all this shit. So then I call them like, somebody just robbed us. They grabbed me, they ripped my clothes off, this and this and that. When I say this man had to do the dash, it seemed like this man came, like after I hung up the phone, he was there in like less than 3 minutes. He came running home. So he like, what happened? I told him the story, and the story was believable because we stayed in these like apartment complex, and my mom would just come. She lived around the corner, so she would come over all the time and she would bang on the door. So I'm like, somebody came, banged on the door. I'm thinking it's my mom, so I just opened the door and they pushed me. They pushed the door and they pushed me, and they yoked me up like they was looking for something, like they knew you had something in here. I'm like, it was that bitch. You started talking to that bitch done got you robbed. I said, that bitch ain't never had a nigga that ain't had no, that bitch ain't never had a nigga that had some money before, that was used to popping his shit and all of this. She used to dealing with lames. Now she done got you robbed because she know you talk to me and this, that, and the third. Like, you a dummy. This. I'm going off. When I tell you this man stayed in the house for a month, he like, I don't trust nobody. I'm not leaving. This, that. Like, got us a whole new apartment and everything. Like, it was over with the bitch. Like, it was crazy. It was just hella wild. Like, who would think to stage your own robbery? Like, and then I wind up telling the man last year, I wind up telling him what actually happened, y'all. So that's part 2 if y'all want to know. But yeah, it was crazy. Like, I'm not playing no games. See, I don't gotta cheat on nobody. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna have you like tiptoeing around this bitch. We listen and we don't judge. So for the past 2 years, I've been dating a married man. He's been doing everything for me, like everything. We've been going on trips, shopping, you name it, we probably have done it. He brought me a car. We moved into a condo together. I did not know he was married in the beginning. His wife did finally reach out to me discreetly. She was saying like how he's been cheating, lying, most of their marriage. But I'm the longest girlfriend I guess he had besides his marriage, if that makes sense. So she stated like she was gonna file divorce. Please don't let him know that I contact her or anything like that. So only to offer me a proposal, she offered me $4,000 a month to continue to date her husband. She said that they were not sleeping together. They wasn't doing anything together. He always like busy, had work meetings, but I guess he was telling her that because he been entertaining me. So I took the deal. I'm like, okay, just pay me the $4,000 a month because now I feel like played with, like he been lying all this time. So with her giving me money and him taking care of me, it was like a 2-for-1 special type of ordeal. And then I know that they was not messing around or anything. So she sent me the last check. This is the last month of the year. I'm going to show y'all discreetly because I don't want the company name on there because she's been writing me checks through their company name. Yeah. So, but what's crazy is he's going on a trip, which she told me that they're going on a vacation together. So he gave me $10,000. It's like he's going to be busy, you know, babe, don't bother me, which I already know what's going on. But I'm just so scared and freaked out. Like, when he get back from vacation, what's going to happen? Because she already said she's not going to mention my name, you know, that she's been paying me. But, you know, I know something's going to come up. I'm not no dummy. But she was like, when she get back, she'll send me some more money, like a little cherry on top saying like, thank you, girl code, whatever. Which she already gave me 10,000 in cash today. So, yeah, I don't know. This is crazy. Where I left off was I had that little encounter, that little spicy encounter with his wife. But we gonna save that towards the end of the story. We gonna get into how this whole shindig all started. Okay, so I became his assistant through one of his mutual friends that I was assisting at that time. He had moved out of the state. He recommended me to be his assistant. They spoke. He paid me the same amount of money. Therefore. So now I'm his assistant. I'm going to his house like every other day, every 3 days, just doing emails, speaking with different people, handling different deals, and sometimes traveling. So yes, I was going to him and his wife's house. That's where we can call that the main office. That's where the main office took place.
Yeah, okay. She didn't know she was
so
there.
Everything was going good, normal, cool. Then things took a turn, which, I didn't know nothing about because I'm not in their business. I'm just there to do a job, just to be the assistant. I'm not there trying to spy, trying to be nosy, none of that. So things took a turn in their marriage to where that he stayed with his friends for a couple of days. Now, things was just getting too much. It was just becoming too much because I had to drive from his house to his friend's house to my house. The commute, the distance was just like a lot of miles, and this became wear and tear on my car, and that's how the new car came into play, okay? And the condo and all that. I'm gonna get into all that. So I told him, like, look, this is becoming too much. Like, I don't think this is gonna work out because you over here at your friends. I don't know your friend. I don't know the people he have in and out his house. Like, you already know crazy stories when people coming out of people's house. You don't know what they into. I was like, I can't do it. Then I have to go to your wife's house. She questioning me about you. I'm not trying to be in y'all's relationship. I'm just trying to do my job. He was like, you right. He was like, I'm thinking about just getting a place. Like, he didn't go into detail. Like, he don't want me to know his business. He's like, I'm thinking about getting a place. I was like, oh, so what you gonna do? Like, get an apartment, a condo? He was like, I'm thinking about getting a condo. He was like, I could turn that into my office, and any of my other business partners want to come down. They have somewhere to stay. They ain't gotta stay in no hotel, no Airbnb, nothing. Like, it could be a home. You could stay there as well. Like, if we have like a meeting, you don't have to like commute. Like, we fly out of town, come back in, you drive late night at home, like type stuff. You could just stay here or crash, It's just like, you might as well say like a big Airbnb, like condo for the workers or whatever the case you may call it. So I'm like, okay, cool. So within about a month, he found a place, He moved some of his stuff in there, mainly like office stuff, like the computer, like decked it out real nice for his friends and stuff. It looked like a bachelor pad more than an office. I mean, it had an office in it, but to me, it looked like more of a bachelor's pad because they didn't have a woman's touch. So I had a few things there, just in case if I was working late and stuff like that. Now, keep in mind, he was never at that condo because he's always in and out of town. He's never there. He stayed there a couple of times, but he's hardly ever there at the condo. So I used to be like, this is my condo. Basically, you got this condo. You basically, if you think about it, you got the condo for me because I was not about to keep driving to your friend's house or driving to the main office, you and your wife's house. I was not about to keep doing that. So you might as well say, you got the condo for me. So long story short, I was there. It was a female downstairs, okay? So I'm getting ready to leave. It's like towards the end of March. I'm thinking it was March 31st. I'm getting ready to go on vacation. Vacation with my boyfriend, my man, since y'all think I'm just cheater. Y'all don't know the full story. Y'all just know what I told y'all. So y'all can listen in. So I'm getting ready to go on vacation. So I'm coming down the hallway, going down the stairs. I see him with some lady. The lady like, who is that? He was like, oh, that's my assistant. She does my day-to-day. She helps me basically get all this stuff together. She just don't work with you. You never told her. I never told her about you. She was like, oh, okay. She was like, so she's been your assistant for quite some time. He like, yeah, she's very professional. Like, I love her. Like, she gets the job done. She was like, But she did this look like, like look me up and down, like a nice way. Not like, no, like that, like if I was doing something. And then she looked at him. He was like, what? She was like, that's the one. He was like, what you talking about? She was like, that's the one. He was like, well, you can go ahead and go enjoy your vacation. I'll see you when you get back. So to myself, when I was thinking, I'm like, what was that about? But then I'm like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm going on vacation. I'm about to enjoy my time. I've been going through this crazy shit with him and his wife. So fast forward, back off my vacation. You know, relax, get my stuff home, go to the office, catching up, doing stuff for him. He asked me to run back to the old main office, which is his house with his wife. He like, I need a file over there. Like, I could have been went and got it, but I really wanted to wait for you to get back because I did not want to, like, deal with my wife. I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go over there and get it. Went over there and got the file. When I got the file, the lady was drunk. Like, this is when I found out she was doing pills and stuff. Drunk, drinking, wine, liquor, like, just, I don't know. I guess she liked the party. I don't know. I can't tell you all about that. I don't know, because at that time, I've been at the condo, so. When I get there, I go get the file. She on the phone. She like, yeah, this bitch over here, she working for him. I know she's sleeping with my husband just like them other hoes. I can't believe she lasted this long. I remember she was like, in the first video, I was like, you was the only girl that stuck around for 2 years, this, the blase, blase. Remember, she made it seem like he was cheating. No, I'm the only girl that stuck around as the assistant dealing with all this bullshit. If the pay wasn't good, I was not sticking around. I already was not about to stick around because of the commute. It was just too much going on. And yeah. So she going crazy. Like, I just overhear her like calling me a hoe, this and that. And I'm like, I'm not even fucking this lady's man. I'm not sleeping with him. So I come out like, you know, I just wanted to clarify, like, I'm not sleeping with your husband. It's not that. I just do my job. That's it. And when I tell you this lady broke down, she started crying like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to call you out your name or say all that stuff. Like, I'm just used to the girls in the past. I know they were sleeping with my husband. I know they was. Like, and I'm just like, okay, like, you know, that don't have nothing to do with me. I want to get the file and go. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. And, like, she, like, crying hysterically. I'm like, you know what? Why don't you just sit down? Like, you've been drinking. I'll get you a water. Sit down. In the midst of her sitting down, me giving her the water, we talking, she come out like, I just feel like when people drink liquor so much, and then on top of that, I guess when you're doing drugs, you saying and doing anything. She like, it's all my fault that all this is going on. Like, I need to just clear this shit up. I need to catch him doing something. She was like, because he actually stole me from our old business partner, which I guess when they was younger, like, it was a group of them, they was working on this business. It didn't work out. So that partner went and did his own thing, and they stuck with their business, rebranded, renamed, all that shit. So, my phone about to fucking die, no. Okay, good. I had to hurry up and slap it on. So, they rebranded it and everything. But me looking in, on the outside looking in, I feel like that dude is the one that she really loved, because she made it clear her family wanted her to marry him and not the other dude. Like, he had more money, he was smart. You know, he's a gentleman, which he is, because he gave me the card, and not that he just gave me the condo, but he paying the rent and stuff there, and I'm there. So I'm just like, oh, okay. So she basically was saying like she is still seeing the old business partner, which was, I wouldn't say that was her boyfriend. I mean, I guess they all was single and they just had a little fling thing going on, but that's what she really liked. That's what she really wanted. But her family was like, you need to marry him. So that's what she did. So I'm just like, okay, it's time for me to go at this point. Yeah, so my heart racing, because now it's like, dang, I know y'all's business. I don't want to be in there. I just want to do my job, come to work, and be good. Like, I don't want to be like in no messy ass shit. Like, you already accused me of sleeping with your husband, thinking I'm sleeping with him, and I'm not. So fast forward, I'm driving back to the condo, give him his file. He was like, is everything okay? When I got there, like, he seen the look on my face. Like, I tried to act so normal, but it was so hard. He was like, everything go good. And then y'all gonna have to stay tuned for the fourth part, because the thing is about to run out. But I'm gonna just try to say what I can. He was like, is everything good? I'm like, yeah. He was like, you remember when that lady came over the other day? I'm like, yeah, what about her? He was like, well, first I just want to say, I know that conversation that took place at my wife's house. I was like, what you mean? He was like, I have surveillance. I can hear view everything that goes on over there. If I'm at meetings, taking meetings a lot and working a lot, do you not think I'm knowing what's going on in my house? The husband was speaking to me in regards to, you know, the private investigator. That's the lady that was there before I went on vacation. He was like, you remember when she gave you that look and she was looking at you all crazy? Well, basically, we had came up with a plan, and he was like, he gonna get in more detail with that later. He was like, tomorrow we're gonna have a meeting. It's gonna be me and you, and I'm gonna call her to come over, and then I'm gonna let you know. I'm like, okay, damn. Like, he already know the conversation that took place with me and his wife, because he got the surveillance footage he can hear and everything. He already know the conversation, so he know his wife been cheating and all this stuff. This is nothing new. So, fast forward to the meeting. The day of the meeting, we talking, you know, he's telling them private investigator what went down between me and his wife at the house about her calling me out my name and cussing me out and stuff. So, this is where the messing with a married man came about. The private investigator was like, that day I saw you, I thought you was going to be the perfect girl. I want to hire you, and he's going to pay you more money. That's where that 10K came into place. Basically, to act like I'm messing with him, which I'm not. We did not sleep together. We didn't do anything. We didn't kiss, nothing. It's basically like to throw his wife off, okay? Because you got to think, she made it seem like he was cheating that whole time, you know, to me or whatever like that. And he wasn't cheating. She's the one doing the cheating. So the private investigator like showed me the pictures of the dude and all this other stuff crazy. She's telling me what I need to do and all this other stuff. I'm just like, I don't know if I want to do this shit. I don't want to be involved. The 10K sounded good at that time, but I was like, I don't want to be involved with this. This is fucking draining. He was like, please, like, I don't want to have to bring an outsider in to do this, to play like I'm dating. And like, I don't have time. I got big deals on the table right now, and it's not the time. Like, I really need you. I'm going to pay you. At that point, it was like, okay, because I really fuck with old dude, and I just was feeling bad. I'm like, okay, cool, yeah. So, boom. The private investigator is filling me in on what to do, like what to say and all that other stuff. Just basically saying, go with the flow, stand on all 10 toes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't fumble this bag, basically. It's either you're going to shoot or dribble, like, type shit. So, I'm like, okay, cool. So one night, he ends up having to fly out. He like, you can have a night off. I'm going out with my friend, run into his fucking wife. When I run into his wife, she was with that dude that she was telling me about. And we just locked eyes, like, it was like a dead stare. And then I just walked, like, you know how you have to walk past somebody? I just walked past her and just ordered my drink. Before I could turn my back, her old dude was out of there. So that just tells you right there something was going on. So I continued to have my night. I didn't get a chance to tell him because he's out of town. I'm not about to call him and let him know, like, hey, just seen your wife with some man. She was all on his neck. I'm not about to do that. I'm just wait till he get back in town. And I didn't want to tell the private investigator, this is my day off. So this is my day to myself. I'm not about to call you in the midst of me having fun, listening to you tell me what to do. No. We'll wait till he get back in town. So before he get back in town, the wife contacts me like, hey, can you come over? I need to see you. She was like, don't come to the house. Meet me at this hotel because I'm having a spa day. She was getting like a facial massage and shit. So go to her room because she had a suite. We like drinking wine, talking or whatever. She was like, I know you, but don't know you all like that. And I want to offer you something. I was like, what? She was like, remember that conversation we had and I was drunk and I was just doing the most, calling you out your name and doing this and that. I was like, yeah. I was like, I forgave you. You don't have to keep bringing it up. She was like, no, I'm sorry. She was like, but I really want to divorce my husband. Like, it's just over between us. And I know he was cheating with them other assistants. So I'm like, okay, like, I don't want to be involved. She like, no, like, just listen to me. I'm like, okay. I'm just like, in my head, like, I don't want to be involved with this. It's almost too much going on. I already got to remember in my brain, like, I'm here to do a job now. Now I'm fucking investigator, fake girlfriend to this motherfucker, like, you know? So she like, I just want to offer you a position where I pay you $4,000 a month because you see me with that dude and I don't want that to come out. But also, can you make a move on my husband? But at the time when I told you on the first part where she offered me like to keep seeing her husband, she already thought I was messing with him. She keep bringing up them other girls, so she's still thinking that I mess with this man. She just don't give a fuck now because I caught her ass with old boy. So I'm thinking to myself like, damn, her old boy probably came up with this together. Like, yeah, make her, act like, make a move with him, act like they dating or whatever, still go with it, till she filed up for divorce. But little did she know that, girl, you have a whole prenup. You're done and over with. The investigator got you. So I agreed to it. I was just like, yeah, you can pay me the $4,000 every month. So when old dude come back from vacation, I told him everything. Literally told him everything. Everything. Even the part when we slept together. And how we slept together was when I went over there and she was drunk and she wound up kissing me like, thank you. And it just one thing led to another. But hey, I'm getting paid $10,000 on top of my regular pay, which damn near at the end of the month, I'll have probably 30 bands. So I was just like, I didn't give a fuck. Yeah. But I don't need to get into detail with the spicy fun. But yeah, I told the husband everything. So
you didn't tell us?
All I do know is that she's about to get served and they want me to do it. And it's a paper stating that she get, I think I said that, she get the house. He's just going to offer her $100,000 in the car and send her on her merry way. She thinks she better get something in the company. It's like, girl, he got the surveillance footage. All that. So, yeah, I got paid to be a married man's fake girlfriend, and the wife paid me, and he knew about it, and he said keep the money, and yeah.
What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video. Back in the confessional, and yes, we staying lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Shout out to my player partner, Lucky Wizard, Dizzy, keeps you lit. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Hit the link down below, HiveMindLabs.com. We also got the Opulence Scents. You can get that. We lit, big dog. Oh, that's the pass me not. This the pass me not. Oh, gentle savior. All right. Man, I'm kind of confused. Now, I'm a lot of confused. This girl's throwing the loops in the story. She lied about this. I don't even know if I believe this crap. Actually, I want to listen to the first part because she said that she didn't know. I was still stuck on she said she didn't know that the man was married. But then, turns out she's the secretary and she knew she was going to the house with the wife. So how did you know he's married? Right? So then, she then talks about, she goes in this whole other story, part 2. Like, who needed that part of the story? Hell, tell us the juicy story. Which part 2 was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie, that was some devious stuff. But then when she comes to part 4, she talks about how the wife is paying her. Or she caught the wife with the other dude. And then the husband says, I seen what happened. Or part 3, the husband tells her, I heard y'all's conversation. Well, if he heard the conversation, then he saw her sleep with the... That's crazy. Because in part 4, then she reveals that, the woman kissed her and they did the dude like God. See, I thought she slept with the husband then. Because, I'm definitely going to have to watch this again. And, I'm telling you, y'all going to be doing the same thing. Watching this twice because I'm confused. And I know I'm going to be less confused when I watch it again. It's like one of those movies that you got to watch twice to get. But maybe she'll come out with a part 5. It's been a few days. I mean, she ain't in no rush. Maybe she got to get this crazy ass story together because it don't sound like it's matching up. But anyway, everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.